And I think rightfully so. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, truly a dream matchup for fight fans. I know you don't normally call fights involving your teammates. You're not going to miss this one.
I was not going to miss this one, John. And we've been teased with it so many times that we're finally here. And we are like kids on Christmas morning. Hurry up, let's go.
Oh,
my bad.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottoms. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym.
Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
An attacking armbar.
All right, so he postures up.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Now try to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Tony Ferguson. Close guard. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Okay, round 2, you ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Good stick.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad.
Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
His opponent's got double hooks in now under the chin.
It's starting to get deep. Yeah, notice he just took the body triangle, readjusted the lock, and now it looks like he's got it.
Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Ferguson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
65 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov, and landing with 76% accuracy against Tony Ferguson.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one? Didn't like that left hand. He needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
He goes in and secures the takedown. Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry, rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Oh my God, he switched the arm to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown. No, actually goes to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
Work, do something.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, side control now. Ferguson's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books.
Relax. Okay, listen, you're not tired. I know you've got more in you.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch.
Double leg shot.
Oh, slams his opponent to the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Able to land the single ground strike there. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount. Oh, and he gives up his back. This is not a fighter you want anywhere near your backside. This could be it.
I mean, this guy is so educated in chokes. He's so educated in terms of controlling positions. You're not going to roll around and scramble to get this guy off of you. He follows you with every bit of himself, and he's going to try and find that choke. And if you're not careful, he will latch onto an arm when you think you're right about to escape. And now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him. He's going to attack arm bar here.
And he's out. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Nurmagomedov. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat. Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
Right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
He's outstriking us. We're down on the scorecards. I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, man. You jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have time where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He has it. Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Nice hammer fist.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Oh!
Nicely done. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing it.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to...
Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here.
He's taking on more now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And he's out. 1 minute to go in the fight. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just hard to know what's coming from Tony Ferguson. Hard to know which leg he's going to lead with.
Oh. His opponent's got him in the clinch.
Oh, nice move done as he gets the double leg takedown. Final 10 seconds of the fight. What else can you say but what a fight? All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. You should be very proud of his performance tonight.